Brought to you by...
What's up, friends? It's your boy O-Buck, back with you today to take you across the recesses of the mind as we embed ourselves deep into the synapses of a psychopath, alongside the FBI's best and brightest in Mind Hunters. Coming out in 2005 from director Renny Harlin, yes, the gentle German giant that brought us Nightmare 4 and Die Hard 2, this psychological thriller brings us FBI agent Jake Harris as he escorts a group of cadets to a remote island for deep simulation training. Their goal is to catch an imaginary killer within the island's elaborate compound. What they uncover is an exercise that becomes dangerously real, and a simulation that becomes a fight for survival. This film is packed with a handful of familiar faces, including Val Kilmer, LL Cool J, and Christian Slater, each bringing fairly standard performances as can be expected with a film from the early 2000s. This was back when actors still carried that general 90s tone into almost every role, making most of their work at least passable, but doesn't stand out in any real way. However, these are all actors with very large personalities, which they allow into their performances, helping them command the screen whenever they step into frame, and make themselves easily stand out amongst the collective that we are given. There's nothing worse than when two or more characters in a film are cut from the same mold and become indistinguishable from one another. This film, thankfully, doesn't have to worry about that. The entire film maintains a very gritty aesthetic, with an overall blue tone throughout its color palette, immediately implanting into our minds a somber atmosphere of the situation. Many of the film's situational and aesthetic choices are very reminiscent of things that could have been inspirational building blocks for films like the Saw franchise, placing our collective of characters up against a fictitious killer who enjoys elaborate games, twisted traps, and an affinity for riddles. The aim with the narrative here seems to have been to deliver a well-thought-out whodunit mystery, very much in the style of And Then There Were None, with a highly intellectual antagonist akin to Jigsaw, who is matched against equally intellectual protagonists. This is a film that definitely lands itself far closer to the thriller genre than it does horror, though we do get some cool moments of gore, and some highly inventive kills. I don't think that it is a film that will be loved by all who watch it, though I think your general audience will find it to be a fun time. For me, this one lands in the wheelhouse of guilty pleasure. It isn't anything groundbreaking or all that special in any real way, though there is a feeling that it wanted to be. The writers took the time to craft a pretty unique and winding mystery plot that weaves a variety of haunting elements into its structure, including ideas that relate to the lost colony of Roanoke, which for me is one of the most compelling mysteries that exist in history. I'm giving Mind Hunters a C+. The film builds a pretty solid cat and mouse game, and if you enjoy a good psychological thriller, then I think this could be one for you. If you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to let me know. It's just a quick scroll down there to that comment section below. If you're enjoying the channel more than words can describe, shoot me a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. If you'd like to show your support even more, come find ETF on Patreon or Tippy, where every pledge and every tip brings you rewards galore. Not to mention allowing me to bring you more films to explore. But all jokes and rhymes aside, if you have any films that you would like me to check out, or that you might like to see reviewed on this channel, feel free to reach out to me here down in the comments, or over on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And I will catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.